Hi everyone, welcome to another session. In this session, we will try another question. Question number 6. Why should an organization not deploy a biometric system based on fingerprint technology? Option A: the system demands immense overhead maintenance. The CER crossover error rate value of the biometric system is very low. Option C is authentication results are not always accurate and reliable. Employees Option D is employees are reluctant to use biometric system that scans their fingerprints. So I would suggest pause the video for a few seconds, read through the question and try to pick the appropriate answer and then get back to the session and check which answer is correct. So the correct and the more appropriate answer is option D. Why this option is correct? Employees are reluctant to use a biometric system that scans their fingerprints. Many people don't feel comfortable providing their fingerprints due to privacy concerns. For example, fear of being tracked, legal risk, especially if law enforcement could use this data, general distrust in how biometric data is stored or used. So even if the system is technically good, low user acceptance become the main reason not to deploy it. So now let's check other three options one by one, why they are not correct, why they are wrong. Option A, high maintenance, not the main issue. Fingerprint systems are stable once they are deployed. Low CER value, crossover error rate. Actually, a good thing, a low error rate means high accuracy. We have discussed this topic thoroughly in one of our session. You can watch that video. And option C is not reliable, accurate. It is also false because fingerprints are very reliable and accurate in authentication. So the main barrier is psychological or cultural, not technical. If employees refuse to enroll, the system fails no matter how secure it is. So if we talk about legal risk with fingerprint based biometric system, many employees fear that if their fingerprints are stored by the company, the data might one day be accessed by law enforcement agencies used in criminal investigation even if the employee is not guilty. For example, imagine there is a crime and police ask your company for employee fingerprint data, even though you did nothing wrong. Your personal biometric data could be given to the police or court. This makes some people uncomfortable. So, what is general distrust about biometric data? People often don't trust companies to protect their sensitive data. They are afraid that um, the biometric data like fingerprints or iris scans might get hacked or leaked. The company might use the data for other purpose without telling them, like monitoring or tracking employees. Unlike password, you can't change your fingerprints if they are once stolen. How biometric data is stored and used? Biometric systems don't usually store the full fingerprint image. Instead, they store mathematical model, a digital representation of your fingerprints. But still, if those models are stolen, it is very hard to reset or replace, unlike passwords. The data can sometimes be used to rebuild a fake fingerprint. So why do employees hesitate? Uh, the fear of privacy, the worry about law enforcement misuse. They don't trust their data is safe. They cannot revoke or change their fingerprints like passwords. So they, as we know, um, any biometric method that is safe and how can company use it properly? No biometric method is 100% safe, but some are safer than others depending on how they are used and protected. For example, iris or retina scans are more accurate and less likely to be shared with others, unlike fingerprints, which you leave on surface. Face recognition is easy but more vulnerable to spoofing, for example, using photos. Voice recognition can be affected by illness, noise, or by illness. The safety depends not just on the method, but on how the data is stored and protected. So, I mean, these are the uh, brief summary about all these biometric system, biometric methods. So we need to understand all those biometric method. If we talk about their accuracy, fingerprint is medium to high. Their accuracy and security risk is medium. Finger face recognition is medium. Accuracy is medium, but security risk is high. Can be spoofed, as we discussed. Iris scans accuracy is very high. Security is risk is low. Retina scan accuracy level is very high, but security risk is also low. Voice recognition, low to medium. Security risk is high, easily recorded or mimicked. So, the key takeaways, iris and retina scans offer the best security and accuracy, uh, but 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 may feel invasive. A fingerprint is widely used, but carries medium risk and trust issues. Face and voice are convenient but easy to spoof and highly exposed. User trust and data storage policy matter just as much as the technology. So I think we have covered all those biometric methods. Uh, if you need more information, if you need more information on all these biometric methods, you can always watch my separate session, which we have already recorded, where we have already covered all those biometric methods. Thank you so much for watching this session. In next session, we will attempt next question. So what I'm trying to do, when we attempt the question, we figure out the appropriate answer and the reason why that particular question, why that particular answer is correct and why other answers are wrong. So that will also help us to clear our concept. So it's the same pattern we will continue in upcoming sessions. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any feedback on this question or biometric method, kindly share in the feedback section.